When the road gets dark and you can no longer see, let my love throw a spark and have a little faith in me. When the tears you cry are all you can believe, just give these loving arms a try, babe. Have a little faith in me. 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 Yeah. When your secret heart cannot speak so easily, come here, darling, from a whisper start, to have a little faith in me. When your back's against the wall, just turn around and you will see, and I will catch you falling. Have a little faith in me. Have a little faith in me. Have a little faith in me, yeah. Have a little faith in me. Have a little faith in me, yeah. And it ain't no use in sitting and wonder why, baby, if you don't know by now, hey. Ain't no use sitting and wonder why, baby, it'll do you somehow. When you're bruised to grow at your break of dawn, look at your window and I'll be gone, yeah. You're the reason I've been traveling on. I don't think twice, it's alright. Ooh. And it ain't no use shining on your light, baby. The light never knowed. Ain't no use shining on your light, baby. I'm on the dark side of the road. Yeah, I wish there's something you would do or say, trying to make me change my mind and stay. Well, we never did too much talking anyway. Don't think twice, it's alright. And it ain't no use calling out my name, girl, yeah, like you never done before. Ain't no use in calling out my name, girl. I can't hear it anymore. I'm thinking and wondering, walking down the road. Once loved that woman, that child I am told. I gave her my heart, but she wanted my soul. Now, don't think twice, it's alright. Ooh, whoa, broken string. Can I make it through the end of this song? Doesn't sound very good. So long, honey, baby, where I'm bound, I can't tell. Goodbye's too good a word, baby. So I'll just say fare thee well. I ain't seen you treated me unkind. Could have done better, babe, but I don't mind. Yeah, you just kinda wasted my precious time. But don't think twice, it's alright. Don't think twice, it's alright. Yeah, don't think twice, it's alright. Well, I tried to do you justice, Bob, but I ran out of strings. I can't see your comments tonight. And I don't know what's happening. I'm wondering if you all can comment to each other at least, and maybe you're seeing it. Something's a little wonky over in my world over here, my little tech world. Maybe it's this. Nope. I can write a comment. This is me saying hi. But that's the only comment that appears on my page. And I don't believe for 1 second that there are a bunch of gatherers hanging out here, which I know there are because I can see the little number in the top corner, and you're not all talking to each other or saying hi to me. I see some loves next to my little comment that I can see, but mine is the only comment that I can see. Crazy. Well, maybe that's kind of a good thing. Maybe you damn people won't distract me quite as much this time. And I'm trying to debate whether or not to use another guitar or to see if I can restring this guitar by telling you about my crazy weekend last weekend. Because it was crazy. There was some crazy shit that went down late Saturday night. Okay, let me see if I got an extra string, and I will restring, and I will tell you. Okay, but I have to walk over there. Don't go nowhere where I'm going, all right? Just stay right here. I'll be right back. Okay. Okay. Here I go. Well, go figure. Oh, I might have some strings in here. We'll see. Could all be happening right now. Did everybody leave? You still there? I hope you're still there when I come back. I hate leaving you. Okay. Now there's more people. You know what? I should go away more often because inevitably when I come back, the number of you gathering and hanging out with me is higher than it was when I was on the damn screen. Riddle me that. I know. You guys, you know this gathering whole thing would go a lot smoother if you just circumnavigated this guy, right? Can't even see your comments to see all the shit you're giving me right now as I'm talking. But I'm up to 12 likes and little loves next to my little hi comment. So I know you're there. Well, this may be kind of a short gathering tonight as this is really I haven't been upright a lot this week. That's right. So we had a first kind of 3 shows back, right? Like, I mean, it ain't right. Our touring is not like, you know, when the Rolling Stones go on tour, right? Like the tour starts and then it stops. That's not really what happens with the Admiral Group, right? The tour never really stops, and right, we have some days off to kind of be normal humans here and there, and I'm trying real hard to have as many normal daddy days as I can off the road, right? But man, like, to keep the train on the tracks, we have to be out whenever we can be out, as much as we can be out, right? Which is a challenge. But also at the same time, like, I've been doing this really fun house concert tour for the last couple months, and it has been awesome and inspiring, as the Get Folked house concert series always is, right? We've done, I think, close to 30 shows, something like that, in the last couple months, in between some festival appearances and a few band outings here and there, but really it's just been me. And so this weekend was like the first, like, okay, the band is back on the road. Now, here's where things got interesting. We played a show in Rochester that was so much fun at Water Street Music Hall, right in Rochester, and man, we had a blast. To those of you in the Rochester area who came out, thank you so much. That was really fun. That was really fun. And then we went to our favorite spot in Syracuse, New York. We went to the 443, and it is like this tiny little spot. It holds like 80 or 90 people, and you know, we play there. This was our 6th, and we did doubleheader on Saturday, and it was our 6th and 7th appearance, and our 6th and 7th consecutive sellouts of that room, which makes us feel really proud and special and loved in Syracuse, which is awesome, right? We had 2 great, fun shows. It's all happening. And then, so it's the end of the night. We're loading out. I have got one of the last Get Folked house concerts down in Boston the next day. So we're going to head back to the hotel, get a few hours of sleep, take off bright and early the next day. I was going to drop the bandies off in Boston. And then I was going to go to the Boston Get Folked house concert at the Community Church of Boston. Really cool, amazing spot. Booked by my friend and fellow songwriter Dean Stevens, one of my favorite guitar players to listen to. Right? One of my favorites. Super inspiring activist, songwriter. And this is like a very progressive church, right? And they do all sorts of music stuff and art stuff. And so Dean applied to be part of the house concert tour. I was super excited. So we're loading out in Syracuse, and I'm lifting gear into the back of the van, and I feel something. I feel something give in my back. Just like that. And it was like, oh, I know what this is. Now, my back has never gone out before, right? But I had played a lot of sports throughout my days, and I know when something not right happens, right? And it was not right. I kind of hobbled through the end of loadout. Luckily, my bandies are amazing, and I leaned on them to lift all the heavy stuff, and by the end of it, I leaned on them to lift all the stuff. I drove the van around the corner to the hotel. I hobbled up to my room, and by the time I was going to sleep, I knew I was in trouble. Real trouble. I mean, I was trying to get into bed, and it was problematic, right? I spent a very weird and uncomfortable night attempting to sleep, trying to figure out how to not only lie down, but like how to like get up and pee in the middle of the night. That was interesting. The next morning, I couldn't. It was like this, right? It was like I'm lying in bed, and I realize like I have to get out of bed, but I cannot like mathematically figure out the process through which I can move without my back totally like spasming, right? Like it was crazy. And so anyways, it became very apparent very quickly that I was not going to make the Boston Get Folked house concert show. So we had to postpone it. For those of you who are planning to come out to see me in Boston, it's coming up soon. Potentially Cinco de Mayo. Hello, Sunday. For those of you that were not planning to come out to this house concert, there's still a couple extra tickets left. We're going to announce the new date of the Boston show at some point, and you should come out and sneak away for one of the last solo Get Folk shows of the season. Now, Poche flew back. He gets free flights because his wife is a flight attendant. So whenever we are in a place, it actually works out awesome for all of us, right? Because if we're driving, right, if we're waking up the next morning and we're driving from Syracuse to Boston, he doesn't have to wait for us. He doesn't have to drive 5 hours in the van. He can get on a flight at like 6 a.m. and be home by 8, It's awesome for him. And, and we don't mind. We don't mind a little extra room in the van, right? So anyways, he was long gone. Alex and Karina had to drive me to urgent care because I was not going to make it to Boston in a moving vehicle without help, without pharmaceutical help. And so we went to urgent care, and they assessed my back. They prescribed me some stuff, and we ended up getting back. I ended up sleeping the night on my poor mom's couch in Boston, and I was well enough by the next morning that I could drive back, where I have been recuperating, not lifting my daughters, which has been the most brutal part, right? And trying to take care of myself. So I am happy to report that my back is feeling like 100% better. And this is really, it's too bad that I cannot see your comments on this particular gathering, because I bet there would be some good ones for me to read. Karina and I have a show down in Florida on Thursday that we have to fly down to. I am expecting that I will be recovered enough that that we will be able to play that show. On Friday, we're going to be in Turner's Falls, Massachusetts, at the Shea Theater, playing with the Mallet Brothers. I expect that I'll be able to play that show, as well as our St. Patty's Day Get Folk show in Damerscott, Maine. I'm just working through it all, step by step, taking it one day at a time, taking good care of myself. So I am on some serious muscle relaxants right now. Do I sound relaxed? I may or may not have had a Jameson or two at dinner, which I felt would probably mix well with the muscle relaxants. And I am sitting upright with you. Although, this might not be a particularly long gathering. And even though I can't see your comments, I'm pretty sure you all will support that. All right. Oh, I see your comments now. They're starting to come. Cure for back pain. Jameson some more. Yeah. Robin, no rock wall building. It's true, but we did this afternoon walk. Willa and I walked down to the rock wall, and Willa knows that now, at this point, 2 days into it, that Daddy has a boo-boo on his back, and he can't lift things. And so Willa decided that she wanted to work on the wall for me, and so she decided to pick up baby rocks, as she calls them, and put them on the wall. So she did some good work on the rock wall today. Thank God Dave was there helping out. Dave came to my rescue. He and Alex lifted all the heavy stuff when I was down for the count. Daddy told you you would rise above the rundown shadows of this town you love. The bus and table seems to pay their bills. Your mama's legacy, your test of will. You're a ragtop angel, you're grace. Time to gamble on the life we chase. Take the last look out on, turn the key and we're gone. Who cares if Monday there'll be hell to pay? We got miles to go and I will drive it slow. We are taking off today. We're taking off. I always knew you'd be the girl for me. Went on by the places that you'd one day see. Months and years can flash like fireflies, till all you're left with is the passing time. You're a ragtop angel, your amazing grace. Time to gamble on the life we chase. Take a last look out on, turn the key and we're gone. Who cares if Monday there'll be hell to pay? We got miles to go and And we're driving slow. We are taking off today. Taking off. And I've had notions about this skeleton town. One lucky storm could blow the whole place down. And there you're standing with your eyes like mine, yeah. Dare it all to take us down. It's time. Take a last look out on the key and we're gone. Case if Monday be hell to pay. We got miles to go. I will drive it slow. And we are taking off today. Taking off. Na 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 hey. Na 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 hey. Na 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 hey. Hey, hey, na na na, hey, na na na, hey, na na na, hey, taking off. Well, okay. Your comments have ceased again. Such a weird thing. I don't know what's going on. But I'm happy that y'all are out there. Makes me happy. Oh, I see a couple now. Claps and love. Thank you. Well, I'm going to play 2 more songs tonight, okay? It's going to be kind of a short gathering because technically I should be prone right now. But oh, that's my little problem. Let's fix that. I want to make sure my guitar's in tune for this one. So, and I'm going to say this for all the folks, for all you folks that are maybe gathering, or maybe the few of you folks even, that are maybe gathering for the first time tonight. Right? I know that most of you who tune in on Tuesday nights are regular gatherers. We are a gathering number 700 and, I don't know, 60 something? I can't remember. But we have done this a lot. We've done this since the world shut down in the beginning of COVID. And we have a lot of memories together, and we've told a lot of stories, and shared a lot of laughs and a lot of tears. And for those of you who are watching, that may be seeing comments going back and forth between lots of people that seem to know each other. Believe it or not, a lot of them only know each other because they've been coming here and gathering for a little bit at this point, right? But we are, as is a testament, right, like to this series, a little underground, indie, right, band, independent community, and there are lots and lots of cool things about that, right? I mean, right? Uh, People get to know each other over time. But me and my bandies, we get to know a lot of you over time. We see a lot of familiar faces, right? And I would say, right, you know, we play for hundreds of people each night, and I recognize most, right? If we play for a really big crowd and there's a lot of first timers there, I won't recognize a lot of them, right? But and that's happening more and more. But I know a lot of y'all. I know a lot of you gatherers. I know a lot of your stories, and that is a wonderful thing. But it also means that that as a community we share the joys, but we also share the losses together, and that part is difficult too. For years and years, we've been supporting this really cool nonprofit organization called Foster Parrots. They save birds. They save birds. There was a huge, huge problem with folks trafficking tropical birds into the U.S. because they're beautiful, right? And they are incredible creatures, and they steal them from the rainforests. They smuggle them into the U.S. They sell them on the black market. And then the birds get put in cages and put in houses, and they are miserable. And they squawk and make lots of noise. They are not meant to be inside. They start biting off their own feathers. And what's worse is these birds can live for like 80 years. I'm not exaggerating. And so there's this huge, huge problem with people buying these parrots and tropical birds and not wanting them after a while, right? And so this organization takes these birds, tries to find them homes. And I have rarely in my life of activism and civic engagement experienced a group of people more dedicated to their cause. I mean, the people at Foster Parrots and their incredible volunteer team, which is vast, right? Like, I mean, it's really incredible, but they are so passionately devoted to these birds. And we've played shows at Foster Parrots and helped them fundraise. We went down and did a writing workshop with a summer camp for kids on their property there. And we wrote a song about birds. We have got a lot of memories. And there was this one volunteer there. Her name was Liz, and she was this amazing, vibrant person. To me, always seemed quiet, but like vibrant quiet. Always had this beautiful smile on her face. She's a young person, you know. I would see her at shows. She would always say hi, and we lost her. We lost her a week or two ago, and I've been sad about that ever since. And yeah, I've been sad about that ever since. I'm gonna play a song for Liz right now. For those of you that knew Liz and loved Liz, my heart is with you, and I'm thinking about you, and I'm thinking about her. Well, I heard there was a secret chord David played and it pleased the Lord. But you don't really care for music, do you? It go like this: the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall, the major left, the baffled king composing hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Ooh, yeah. Well, your faith was strong, but you needed proof. You saw her bathing on the roof, her beauty in the moonlight overthrew you. She tied you to her kitchen chair, she broke your throne, and she cut your hair, and from your lips she drew the hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Ooh, yeah. Baby, I have been here before. I've seen this room and I've walked this floor. You know I used to live alone before I knew you. And I have seen your flag on the marble arch, and love is not a victory march, it's a cold and it's a broken hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Ooh, yeah. Well, there was a time that you let me know what's really going on below, but now you never show that to me, do you? But remember when I moved in you and the holy dove was moving true, and every breath we drew was hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Ooh, ooh, yeah. God above. But all I have ever learned from love is how to shoot somebody who outdrew ya. And it's not a cry that you hear at night. It's not somebody who's seen the light. It's cold and it's broken. Hallelujah. 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 Yeah. Raise up your glasses. Let us drink to the wind at our backs. May it always blow steady wherever you roam. May it turn when you're ready to carry you home. May it keep you ahead of the rain. Raise up your glasses. Let us drink to the heavens above. Sunsets and glimpse of God's great design. Some say it's the science of all things combined. May we live them, may we look up and always feel wonder. Here is to us and all that we see. Here's to our hearts and the air that we breathe. Here's to around and good company. Here's to the drink that we share. Raise up your glasses. Let us drink to this time that we have. Oh, these moments pass lightly and they won't come again. May our lives all burn brightly right up to the end. May we live them with joy sublime. Raise up your glass and let us drink it to the end of the day. Let us drink it to the work when the working is through. Let us drink one of me, let us drink one of you. Let us drink one to those who are with us. Here is to us, knowing we see. Here's to our hearts and the air that we breathe. Here's to around company. Here's to the future. Here's to the past. Let us drink one down slow. Let us drink one down fast. Let us drink one as if this night is our last. Here's to the drink that we share. Oh, here's to the drink that we share. Thank you all for hanging out. I love getting to hang with you on these Tuesday nights. I really do. I appreciate you. I'm going to go lie down now. Please stay safe. Keep on looking out for one another. And I'll see you soon.